Welcome on back, everybody, from Around the Bend. I'm your guy, and we are here with another reaction video to Jaiden Animations, the queen of all animations. And Jaiden has blessed us with, and I attempted a 2-player Nuzlocke. Now, this is already number 2 on trending, just period. It's just there, and I'm excited to watch it. So before we do, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and click that little notification bell button so that way you don't miss out on a thing. And without further ado, let's get started.
You know the drill at this point. Pokemon faints, it dies, catch one Pokemon per route and nickname it to set up for emotional trauma. But this time we're...
Okay, first off, yo, that's how she just starts off it. That's how she starts off. Just, you already know the deal. Here's the Nuzlocke rules. Let's go. And emotional trauma. You know what? She ain't lying. It's emotional trauma indeed.
Doing something a bit different. A 2-person Nuzlocke. It's
okay, yeah. So how does this work?
Soul Link, but no one knows what that means. So basically, you and person 2 play the same Pokemon game at the same time, following the same Nuzlocke rules. However, your Pokemon are linked, which means if my starter dies, player 2's starter also
she's
dies.
doing a whole
and they can't do anything about it. Plus, we can only have one primary typing for both.
Oh, I like this.
So if I catch a water type and add it to my team, person 2 can't have a water type at all on theirs. And cherry on top, all Pokemon are randomized. I can walk into the grass at any point and accidentally find God.
A randomized Nuzlocke as well, too.
So with all these new rules in place, I needed to find a player
this is fun for
one who's
her.
a real Pokemon master, able to adapt, improvise, and strategize all in
She's
the
one of the
drop
first
of
ones
a
we've
hat.
seen it
And
randomized.
who else other than Pokemon Master himself? Jaiden Alpharad. Who at this point in time has a 50-50 Nuzlocke win ratio. Here's our Pokemon HeartGold, Soul Silver, Soul Link Nuzlocke.
50%
we both go downstairs,
win rate.
barely greet our mom, and immediately beeline it to Professor Elm's lab to see what Pokemon he's got for us. Because
already?
They're random.
Hold on. Already, this is super cute. Because at the end of the day, if you're doing a Soul Link with somebody, you got a side-by-side, right? Like video games, and your playthroughs, but like it's not like you're technically 2 people in one game. Like that would be sick. Like it's so great of a mod for you to actually be in the game with somebody else the way that she's portraying here, which is really dope concept. I don't know, like I would play that hands down.
In case you forgot what I just said, we stroll up to him and he pats Jacob on the head and goes, "Here, choose from these 3. I picked them specially for you. Torterra, Tentacruel, or Ludicolo."
Ooh, Torterra?
Alright, what do I get? Why not make you Ariatus? Awesome. Jacob takes Torterra and I...
Hey, yo! He didn't even say nothing for the Mankey. He just
Take Mankey, and we named them Franklin. On our way to talk to Mr. Pokemon, Jacob runs into a Regirock in a random patch of grass, which just flat out explodes on him. No one died, luckily, but also, oh my god. We get an egg, and immediately Professor Elm calls and tells us he's been robbed and bullied. You really couldn't handle being alone for 10 minutes, could you? On our way back to help a grown adult, we stumble onto a shady figure who scoffs, challenges us to a battle with Pokemon he stole from Elm, which we immediately win, scoffs again, then drops his wallet, passport, credit card, driver's license, social security, Target gift card on the ground in front of us for the world to see. Dude, get your craps together. You can't be doing that when you're a wanted fugitive. Back in the lab, Elm is crying on the floor as the police and our neighbor are trying to comfort him. And the police asks us if we saw anyone suspicious. Yes. We saw his info. Now here we get to name our rival. Jacob and I try to think of someone that we both shared some sort.
Now what is his name? It's a who dat.
Sort of rivalry with. When we remembered a certain professional Pokemon Nuzlocker has been consistently reacting and critiquing our Nuzlocke so far.
Wow.
Some of his comments were more critical than others. And directed at us more than the other. Mr. Policeman. His name is Jan. Hi, Jan. Let's see if you can destroy us from the inside out. Anyway, our neighbor takes us out to some grass.
You know what? I like that. You know? Give back. Like, that just shows that she's watching and noticing who's doing what with her content. So that's really cool.
To show us how to catch a Pokemon, runs into Articuno, catches it in a Pokeball in the green, and turns to us and goes, "See? Just like that."
She missed the
They give us some Pokeballs and we can finally start our journey.
She missed the whole
we both run around in the grass
How'd she even
and our
catch
first
it?
encounters are Barboach, and Houndoom. This would have been awesome for Jacob if he could catch the dang thing. Since we only had Pokeballs, Houndoom was not getting in the ball no matter what, and we ended up not getting that pair. But you know, it's all right.
It even like go into the ball.
Hoppip Farfetch'd that Jacob accidentally kills, or Geodude Gyarados that Jacob accidentally kills, or Tyrogue Charizard that Jacob accidentally kills. Hey, why do I get this and Jacob gets all this? And why do you keep killing him, Jacob? But finally, in the Ruins of Elf, we managed to catch him.
So I'm starting to understand why this man has a 50% win streak. I mean, I'm just saying. 3 potential encounters, a Gyarados, a Charizard, as well to add on to his team. And he kills him. I don't know.
A new pair. Sand/Camerupt. Not bad at all. We tried to name them Michael, but both misspell it, so welcome to the team, Michels. Then on Route 32, we catched Totodile Beedrill, which is also pretty good. Mainly for just me. We started combining the 2 Pokemon to create their names, so we ended up somehow with Bedroto. We ran into a trainer who had a freaking Palkia on his team.
Wow, that's terrifying.
Did you know if you Google Palkia type weakness, Google will tell you that he's weak to Fairy and Salamence? No other dragons, just Salamence. So Jacob and I started joking around every time we saw a Palkia. Oh no, if only I had a Salamence. Uh-oh, don't have a Salamence over here. It was kind of strange how many Palkias we ran into, but that didn't stop us from bullying every single one. So we take on Faulkner, the first gym leader, who has Kyogre
little Beedrill
and Metagross Dragonair. Oh my god. After a lot of difficulty, we both managed to beat him with no casualties. I don't know how that happened.
How? Their team is souped up. A Dragonair and a Metagross, and like who's the other guy? Who's the other hold on. Who's this other team?
Who has Kyogre Bronzor.
Yeah. Okay, so the Bronzor I understand, but the Kyogre though? Like were they over leveled? Like I'm trying to figure that out because this
and Metagross Dragon.
This looks kind of crazy.
Oh my god. After a lot of difficulty, we both managed to beat him with no casualties. I don't know how that happened, but hey, everyone's all right.
I be shaking too. Oh, they're showing the battles.
Oh, he's gonna take himself out.
Wow.
Oh my god. How about some encounters to lighten the mood?
Wow.
Oh, hello, Shuckle Suicune.
Boop.
That Jacob accidentally kills. In Azalea Town, we challenged Bugsy, who luckily wasn't as stacked as Faulkner. And as we step outside, Jan, who is surprised we haven't been demolished yet, yeah, I'm surprised too, challenges us to a battle, which we also win. Hehehe. We run into Mawile Deoxys in the forest, who someone accidentally kills, and make our way to Goldenrod, where there's a security guard that will give us both Pokemon. He hands me a Porygon 2, which I'm ecstatic about, turns to Jacob, and gives him Regigigas, which we can't use because they're both normal types. Of all the legends you had to get, of course you get the only normal type besides actual God. We beat Whitney and in the national park find Piplup Flaffy, which we named Plap. I pitched to Jacob that I'm willing to trade the Bedrotos to make room for this new pair, so he essentially switches Beedrill with Flaffy, which we shake on. Welcome to the team.
That's smart. That's smart.
And then my Plap immediately almost gets killed.
Why would you, what?
I'll fix it. Sorry, my bad. We find Dragonair Shuppet, which is an actually insane pair we could use right away. But, yeah, I ended up killing that one.
Oh.
Look, I'm sorry, Jacob. It is harder than it looks to catch these things.
It's
we pulled water on the strange trees on Route 36 that actually
was a cute little Squirtle.
We could have named them Dillydoo and could have added them to the team as death fodder, but we ended up forgetting to. Which is, yeah, a pretty silly mistake, but what's the worst that could happen? Who needs death fodder?
As soon as you say what's the worst that can happen, it immediately occurs next. Like, you just jinxed yourself. Like, that is exactly what you just did here.
Nuzlocke. Jacob and I make it to Ekritik and walk into the burned tower. As we are about to go down there, Jan runs up and is like, "You're only trying to catch Suicune to make yourselves look stronger than you actually are." And we're like, "No, we killed him a while ago." But he still wanted to battle, probably to show off the Mew he somehow found. We beat him yet again, go downstairs, scare off the dogs, and go challenge Morty. Jacob didn't have any trouble for the team Morty had for him. But for me, I was having a bit of a harder time because he had a Lugia which neither me nor my team could even handle. All I could do was bubble beam it with Plap and pray I don't get crit one-shot.
Please don't.
Jacob
Please
just
don't.
sits there
Not
watching.
with the
But it ended
Primplap.
up working out. We arrive in Olivine and climb the giant lighthouse,
That's the
almost
win for the
falling to
Penguin
our
team.
literal death along the way. Reach Jasmine at the top, who's like, climb back down and go get medicine for Amphi and Cianwood. And we were like, we almost died getting here. Surfing to Cianwood, we encountered Abomasnow Pupitar. And I know what you're thinking. Yeah, we did catch them. Abomasnow joined the team immediately, and suddenly we've got a pretty powerful lineup going on.
Okay.
Also,
They didn't die
a random
this
guy
time.
in town gifted us a Mewtwo and Weepinbell. Finally! I'm the one with the legend now.
Oh, about
But we had to
time.
box him because we couldn't have 2 grass types. All of this sudden shared luck combined with our 0 death.
Wait a minute. There's no way. He would have got boxed up. He would have got boxed up. You gonna tell me I have to box up a Mewtwo? Nah. That's being mean. That's being mean to me. I'm putting Mewtwo on the team. I don't know. That's just like how are we gonna box that? How?
Win streak got us feeling pretty confident, which naturally means it's time to get kicked in the throat.
Here it is.
Specifically by a black belt martial artist. Gym leader Chuck was indescribably tough in the most
Who's gonna get the
bullcrap
first
way
death
possible.
right here?
For me, Jacob had no trouble at all because he's Jacob. He had a Kingdra, which I brought Abomasnow out for. Nothing else on my team could really do anything against it. The main drawback of this is Abomasnow's Snow Warning ability, which creates hail, damaging every Pokemon, including my own, that's not an ice type, which is pretty inconvenient in a Nuzlocke.
That's all of
I
them.
even made a teeny tiny comment about it when I first got him. I'm gonna call it Snow's gonna kill one of my Pokemon. Kingdra goes down, and Chuck's only other Pokemon, he's only got 2, is Frostlass, who, if you don't know, has
terrifying.
Snow Cloak.
Snow evasion?
Snow Cloak
Yeah.
makes the Pokemon 20%
There
harder
it
to
is.
hit if there's hail. You want to know how many Pokemon in Gen 4 have this ability? 5. 3 of which being Mamoswine. You want to know how many Pokemon there are in HeartGold Soul Silver? 493. Now, I know these odds sound pretty awful already, but you know what this Frostlass does?
Blizzard.
She uses Ominous Wind. Ominous Wind has a 10% chance to boost every single stat of the user. She gets the stat boost twice in a row.
That's terrifying.
After a lot of strategizing, we both decided the best option for us would be to send in Michel as death fodder to heal up Plap, because he's the only one that can really do anything at this point. And what happens?
Does he survive?
Another stat boost.
There's another boost too?
He's good. He's so good.
No. Oh, my Frostlass crit
crit.
one-shots Michel as soon as he comes out.
Ooh.
Our first deaths. Poor Camerupt, he was so proud for making it out of Jack's gym and then just falls over dead for no reason. I got Plap healed up and basically started
Wait. That was a nice touch. So because Camerupt doesn't die to the Nuzlocke, here's the death. Right here.
Our first deaths. Poor Camerupt, he was so proud for making it out of Jack's gym and then just falls over dead for no reason.
That's funny. they wrote their name into the death note. Okay.
I got Plap healed up and basically started heal stalling, which sure isn't a noble strategy, but
safe.
Come on.
Oh, you have to live.
Struggling against my own bad luck for what felt like hours.
Do what you gotta
Finally,
do.
Frostlass goes down.
That's
Finally.
It.
Holy
and they're on par with the levels too, which is
nice.
nice.
The gym and we head to the BC. We decided to add.
Well, that wasn't very PG of her, now was it? But what I did appreciate that battle and what we just quickly saw was that they weren't even over leveled. They actually matched the level of the ace, which is really cool. And so while they're using items in battle, but they are still just trying to make sure that they're not over leveled, which still gives you a lot of challenge in the game depending on what mon comes out. And clearly, Frostlass here is giving them a much challenge. And what we've also learned is that while they may be randomized, their abilities are not randomized. They do have their abilities, their normal abilities that they have. They're just now in different places, which makes sense as to why Frostlass has Snow Cloak and Abomasnow has Snow Warning. Cool.
At a pair we caught back on Route 35, which was Charmeleon Donphan named Darfell.
Ooh.
A fantastic duo. I was admittedly, and I think justifiably, still really salty about what we just went through, but Jacob convinced me that we should just move on. We got our Darfells leveled up and returned to Olivine to feed Amphi the medicine that we picked up.
Themselves
so
a little
Jasmine would
Charizard.
finally do her job. And check this out.
Already done.
You're right. Oh my god.
Why does she keep
Look
dying?
at our two screens real quick.
Why?
No,
Why
right.
does she have no luck?
She also had a Geoxys. We headed to Mahogany Town, catching
Yeah,
and
I
adding
feel that way
Nidoran
too.
and Barrel named Barrel to the team. And in the Lake of Rage, Jacob caught a Kyogre paired with my Swalot. We never used this pair, but I just wanted to mention it for reasons. We approached the glistening
Wait, why wouldn't
shadow
you use
of
the
Lake
Kyogre
Beast,
either?
activate the encounter,
I would.
and find a shiny Banerian Donphan. Not, you know, the best, but hey, free shiny Pokemon. Doesn't hurt to Oop, I killed it.
Oh
That's
no!
again, my bad. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Lance walks up to us and goes, "Hi, I'm Lance." Grabs us by the wrist, kicks down the door to the Mahogany Town 7-Eleven,
Brings him in there.
kills one of the guys in there, and runs into the rocket hideout where he continues to wipe out any living organism he finds down there.
Yeah,
Classic
I remember
Lance.
that.
We
And you're
decided to
like,
copy him and beat up all the executives and their power.
Yeah, Dragon Knight
generators.
just
Right
went to
before
his
we
face
fly to
and did
Goldenrod,
that.
we pick up the
That was a
7th
very
badge
funny moment
and
in the
then
game.
continue curb stomping Team Rocket. We were getting a bit too comfy though, and as Jacob wasn't paying attention, mainly because he just got a chicken sandwich, Obamatar was killed by a Golem's earthquake.
Earthquake while he was digging.
Oh no. That was a really bad blow.
He
And stung
made
much
a
more
grave.
because we weren't paying attention. But we did have to move on. Especially since
The
we were
Rocket
literally
guy
in
is
the middle
holding
of
them.
a gang fight. We shoved our way to Rocket Executive and Big Boss Archer and give him a bit of a throat chop so he would calm down and stop
Nice, with the
doing
primate.
whatever it is he was doing. And everyone is saved. On our way to Blackthorn, we catch Frostlass Corefish, which put me into a vengeful trauma spiral.
Of course.
You. And then Jacob caught himself both a
Immediately.
Suicune and an Azelf. We arrived and took on Claire, who led with
Yeah,
a
she
Mewtwo
really
against
has
me, which
no
at this
luck.
point I shouldn't even be surprised. But all the rest of our team was pretty much a pushover for both of us. Claire's a bad sport and refused to think we were good trainers, so we talked to the old man behind the gym and he's like, "So do you beat your Pokemon?" And we're like, "No." And he's like, "Awesome. Claire, give him the stupid badge." What? So now we can head to the Elite Four.
Oh, already?
Hey guys,
There we go.
I think you should go fight a horde of Asian women in Ekritik.
There it
So we
is.
enter the Ekritik
The
Theater
kimono
and start
girls.
fighting the women, and the second girl for me sends out Ambipom. As I switched to Franklin, it screeched, which I didn't pay attention to,
Oh no.
and Ambipom double hit killed Franklin.
Yeah, like that's gone.
Our starters died.
Oh, not the
Dude,
starters.
That was really sad. We were about to make it to the Elite Four with them, and
Not
bam.
the starters.
Not
that actually is
alive
the
anymore.
worst.
They were
Oh,
with us
the
through
leaf.
everything. Pretty much the backbone to our teams.
The leaf fell off.
Man. Jan's gonna make so much fun of us when he finds out. As we're still mourning, the last kimono girl rest spams with Wailord. "Do you have any dignity, woman? We're lamenting over here." We try to leave and the girls are all, No, go catch the legendary Pokemon." He's already got 3. So I head to Whirl Islands and Jacob
That's
scales
funny.
the bell tower. And what legends do we find? The legendary Zangoose and Loudred.
Oh.
Finally, we have.
So their randomizer settings are different from usually the typical randomizer settings that we see with a lot of people. Is that legendaries randomized to legendaries and select encounters, normal Starnex encounters randomized to normal ones. They just had randomized everything, so therefore no legendary.
We have some freedom again, and as soon as we touch the water in Newbark to head to Victory Road, what
Buffs
pops
out.
up from the bottom of the lake
Groudon.
but Entei himself
Oh, that's pretty dope.
and Doduo. Oh my god! Hello, Dode.
Nice.
That's
Wait,
going
you
in
have
the
a fire
box with his
type.
fire types. We catch
Yeah, there it
Cascoon
is.
Regirock in Victory Road, and heading towards the exit, Jan sprints up from behind us, and I iconically say, "This is your last chance to kill one of our Pokemon, Jan." And what happens?
Who dies?
Oh my god.
Wow, to a counter?
What happened? Oh.
To a counter? Oh, you're upset.
Killed one of our Pokemon. Yeah, that sucks. That
But you have
really
Entei, though.
sucks. Darfell was an incredible pair we've had since the 5th gym, and we really grew to lean on. We lost quite literally half our team right before the Elite Four.
You have Entei,
We
though.
beat Jan for the last time, enter the Indigo Plateau, and immediately bolt to the PC to see what kind of damage control we can do. After a very long time of trying to stitch together the best teams possible, we ended up with this.
That's funny.
Ampharos Empoleon,
Nice.
Bibarel Nidoqueen,
Nice.
Beautifly Cradily,
Nice.
Dodrio Entei, and
Yep.
Victory Bell Mewtwo. I know. Wow, Jaiden, super balanced. You've got Mewtwo and Entei, and Jacob has a Beautifly. Look, this is the best we could do, I promise. Tell him, Jacob, tell him. Anyway, big deep breath. Here we go into the unknown depths.
Well, you know what was really cool also about this animation?
Yeah, God.
Ooh,
That to
too
stitch
far.
together the best teams possible.
You could see.
We ended up with this.
You could see who's on whose
Ampharos
team because of the
Empoleon,
hats, which is
Bibarel
really cool.
Nidoqueen, Beautifly Cradily, Dodrio Entei, and Victory Bell Mewtwo.
And what's really funny is that
I know.
she's like,
wow, Jaiden,
there it
super
is.
balanced. You've got Mewtwo and Entei, and
Love
Jacob
that.
has a Beautifly. Look, this is the best we could do, I promise. Tell him, Jacob, tell him. Anyway, big deep breath.
Here we go.
Here we go into the unknown depths of the Elite Four. Will, Coda, and
Dun-dun-dun.
Bruno were all no problem at all. We breezed
Hey, look at
right
that
past
Shadow
them.
Squad.
Everything was
you
going
love
great.
that.
This is
Yeah,
fine.
it's done.
Yeah, he's. Oh.
Oh, no. Is he dead? Yep, there goes the
I
Barbaro.
win these.
On the other
Oh, he
hand,
survived.
Karen was not as nice.
No, I just mean, what if he does any charge move?
Oh.
Oh, no, to a cross chop on the champ?
I was safe to fight.
Buddy.
I'm just paranoid. Oh my
Buddy,
god.
you're dead.
Oh my god.
There's nowhere it's going. Yeah, there's no way.
Oh no. Guys, we're so sorry we got you killed in the first, 15 minutes of having you. We ended up getting out of the battle with no more casualties, but facing Lance with a team of 4 each is really not ideal, to say the least. But
What'd
we
you
walked
do?
up to him nonetheless. Whether we win or lose here, this is our last battle. He leads with Fiona and Ledian, which we were both like, ha ha ha, Lance, is this all you've got? And then he hits us with the no. Jacob was up against
He
his
said,
Porygon Z,
"No."
Rampardos, Licky Licky, Zapdos, and Plusle. And even though it's a pretty stacked team, he was holding his own and
Plusle?
getting through them really well. On my end, I was dealing with a Giga-impacting Snorlax, which I really had nothing for. I just had to pray for no crits and as many misses as possible. It goes down
There you go.
eventually, and what does he send out next? Palkia.
Wow. Did you get your Salamence?
Oh, I could really use a Salamence
There
right
it is.
about now. This is what we get. We bullied Palkia so much during our journey here. Looking at my team, I don't have anything that can handle Palkia either, except for Mewtwo. And what happens? He gets
You get
Spatial
critted?
Rend crit one shot turn 1.
Yeah, dead.
I am in
Yeah, figured
a
that.
lot of trouble. I took so much time getting past Snorlax that Jacob was already done with his battle, so all he could do was watch this massacre from the sidelines. I sent out
He's already
Dilly
a
to
champion.
confuse stall him and just try to chip away at him with basically nothing. And my god was I lucky, because if Palkia hit one more crit at any point, Dilly-Doo and the run was
Oof.
over. And I was forced to dance on that line for a long time. But eventually, Dilly-Doo wins the
Then he'll
finishing
stall
blow.
again.
I was so proud. The pair that we caught so early on and deemed as death fodder was the one
Wow.
saving us. We're so sorry for doubting
They're the
you,
ones who
Dilly-Doo.
saved
Thank you for
it.
sticking
Oh,
by
that's
us
actually pretty
and
dope.
not dying. But that was only half of Lance's team, might I remind you. Plap took out his Sand Slash, which stung, but Bastiodon came out, tanked Plap's Surf, and killed him with Metal Burst. I was in shock
Oh,
with that
no.
one. That was our second oldest pair. Ever since
No,
our Franklins died,
not
Jacob and I both
Empoleon.
started seeing the Plaps as our star members. Beryl came out and revenge finished the Bastiodon, and Lance's last Pokemon was big ol' hard-hitting, tanky
Huge
freaking
power.
Azumarill.
Oh,
I
no,
sent
what are you gonna
Dilly-Doo
do?
back out because Beryl would die immediately
Right?
and started the chipping game again. If that wasn't bad enough, Azumarill set up the rain and an Aqua Ring for itself, which turned this fight from, to, this awful one-on-one lasted 10 whole minutes. I slap
Jeez.
him, he slaps back, much harder, and then heals, and then I heal. But
Yep,
eventually,
you have to.
Dilly-Doo wins the stalling battle, and Azumarill goes down. In an unpredictable turn of events,
Okay, then,
Dilly-Doo
Credilli.
saved us from utter defeat.
Yeah, you love
what
to
an
see it.
adventure we just went on. Insane encounters, insane bullcrap, friends,
Insane
death,
bullcrap.
bullying, and the Dilly-Doos. Thanks for going on this journey with me, Jacob.
Hey,
I
look
quite
at the
literally
squad.
couldn't have done it without you. And a salute to the buddies we made along the way.
The whole squad?
Except you.
Yeah. Keep the hate alive. Well, everybody, I hope y'all enjoyed that. I hope y'all enjoyed the reactions. I hope you enjoyed watching that with me. That was a great time. And once again, shout out to Jaiden Animations herself for creating this wonderful, wonderful piece. Go ahead, y'all, hit that like button, subscribe, click the notification bell button so that way you guys don't miss out on a thing, so that way we can catch you guys next time. So until then, peace.